Most businesses are wasting $10,000 to $20,000 a year duct taping their tech stack together. Funnels, CRMs, email tools, time tracking, analytics, and so much more. And 2025 and beyond, it's going to expose exactly who's behind the curve. The way that AI is trending, if you do not have the right tech stack for your business that allows you to leverage technology and AI to maximize your capabilities, speed, and efficiency, you're going to go out of business. And in this video, I'm going to show you the best tool I have found on the marketplace that has propelled my holding company. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Jordan Ross. I run an 8-figure agency and I run a holding company. And the purpose of 8-figure agency is to help business owners build a business that can work without them so they can go focus on the things that actually make them money or just enjoy life. And one of the biggest moves that we made in my holding company in the last 12 months is fully moving my tech stack over to one software. And that software is Go High Level. Now, there are several reasons that you should be using Go High Level for your business. And if you're considering the best tech stack to maximize your business's potential, I'm going to be giving you the top 7 reasons you should be using Go High Level for your business. Let's dive in. So first and foremost, I think the most obvious reason behind using Go High Level is twofold. First and foremost, it's cost savings. And the reason you're going to get so much in cost savings, I'm talking $10,000 to $25,000 or $30,000 a year in cost savings, is because you are going to be able to fold in so many softwares into this one technology. On a personal level, my holding company saved over $10,000 a business by moving over to Go High Level. We stopped using Calendly, saving about $500 to $600 per company. We stopped using Beehive for our newsletters and emails, saving about $300 a month. We stopped using Unbounce and ClickFunnels for our landing page optimization and our funnels that we were building, saving us another couple $100 a month. We stopped using Typeform, saving us $100 a month. We stopped using PandaDocs, saving another $100 a month. And collectively, we integrated this all into this one software. And this is one of the crazy and most powerful points of leverage because you actually don't lose things by going to this software. I love this software for this reason because it's all in one place, and with the right development team, you could save a lot of money, but then you could maximize efficiency because it's just one tool with several features optimized for your business. The second reason why I love Go High Level for your business is the funnel. Now, what I love is I'm able to run ads, to run campaigns, to run social media all through Go High Level. The analytics, which is my third reason, is plugged into the funnel metrics. So I have complete visibility. I can see what my cost per click is. I could see what my cost per lead is. I could see what my cost per acquisition is. It's connecting my funnel and my marketing efforts all the way into my CRM. And when I run analytics and I run reporting and I run dashboards and that I could customize for my business needs, I don't have to go and connect multiple softwares. It's all done in one place. So now when I'm building strategy and I'm trying to understand what my cost to acquire a customer is, what my cost per lead is, and what my conversion rates are, and I want to run all of that in one report, it's already built into the software. So I don't have to use a tool like Databox, which I was using, and I saved $257 a month moving off of that into Go High Level as well. Jeff Bezos is probably most famous for being the world's best strategist. Of all the entrepreneurs in the last 100 or 200 or 1,000 years, he has probably built the best strategy that we've ever seen. And when Jeff is asked about his strategy, one of the things he always spoke about is the clarity he had on his constraints and the clarity he had on the ability to make the right decisions using the data. Now, in your business, you might struggle to have clarity on the data you actually need to make the right decision, to build the right strategy, to grow the business you want to grow. And fortunately for you, I built a solution for this. I built you a constraint calculator. If you go to the link below and take my AI-enabled constraint calculator quiz, we will show you exactly where you should be focusing your time, energy, and effort on your business so you can actually pick the right strategy to grow. Now back to the video. Reason number 4 is automations and AI, and this one blew me away. I met the founder of Go High Level in 2020, and at the time, Go High Level had about 10,000 users, and I actually met him through a sales call. And I asked him, "You're making tens of millions of dollars a year. Why are you talking to me?" And his answer was actually, a great one, but surprising one. He said, "I'm obsessed with this. I love this, and I want to build the world's best product. So if I'm going to do that, I need to stay talking to the customer. And it was for that reason that his obsession with the customer, his obsession with product development, that they have all these features. They've been building the one tool to rule them all. And I really actually think they have a genuine shot of competing head to head versus HubSpot and Salesforce. That's how good this tool has gotten in 5 years since I last met the founder. Now, if you're interested in seeing what some of those automations and AI capabilities are, make sure you check out my other video that I published recently. There, I go through my top 5 automations in AI. But if you don't want to go into that, there is lead nurturing, lead capturing, automated follow-ups, automated contracts that could be sent, automated scheduling. You could do automated AI-enabled calling all in the software. We're actually building that for one of the companies I own in my holding company in Go High Level. The possibilities are pretty endless with the automations and simple AI solutions that you could build. And for that reason, it's probably the most important reason, because when you think about lead nurturing, list building, cold outreach, cold email, sending newsletters, segmenting lists that you could then target to do cold outreach to and warm outreach to, and it could all be done by software. It's insane they could all be done in this tool, which is freaking mind-boggling. Reason number 5 is customizations. Now, one thing that I personally need when I am working with any CRM that I've ever worked in is I need to customize it to my needs. I want to iterate constantly on drop-down menus, sub-items, forms, funnels, everything. And I'm really passionate about the customizations that I've built for my business because it works just exactly as the way I need it to. And I have a quick story for you on how I told a business that's building custom cabinetry for both commercial and residential properties in the United States, how I told them they can use it. This company has been doing their entire purchase order process to their warehouse in China through email. And the founder told me he is struggling to scale out of this process because everything runs through his head, and he has a very fluid and specific process that he's built that he communicates directly with that warehousing team. And what I told him is, if we move him into Go High Level, and if he moves his company into Go High Level, all a person would need to have is a series of checklists and drop-down menus that allows their team to customize what type of cabinetry they will give to the end customer. Now, if they have a list of 20 variables, and within each type of variable for their cabinetry that they build, they have multiple choices on what that will look like in the home or in the building, the sales professional or the customer success specialist will click the right thing. If they need to write notes in each component of the purchase order, they can write that. And when they click complete or update or send or close one, they can build an automation to send that new purchase order that they could turn into a PDF and send via email to their warehouse in China, all without having to leave their software. And that's the power of the ability to customize it, and why it's such a powerful tool for really all types of businesses. The next reason I love Go High Level, and I think you should consider Go High Level, if you're like me, you might be a serial entrepreneur or running a holding company. Now, if you are running a holding company or you want to run multiple businesses, you can have multiple sub-accounts. Now, depending on the tier you're at, you could have 3, 4, 5, or unlimited sub-accounts. And every business that I launch, I'm going to be using Go High Level. This is really relevant because what I am building with 8F is an ecosystem. I want my companies to share leads with each other. As the ecosystem and the holding company grows, I want the businesses to collectively grow. So the backend infrastructure could all be shared, because all the leads, the data, the connectivity between different businesses, it's really simple when I have a centralized dashboard that I could build for my holding company. And if one business sells a service to a customer, another business could have visibility inside if I wanted to, but each business could also have their own account and their own pipeline. So the connectivity and the ability to have alignment between a holding company and then share data without having to make it hard and clunky is amazing. It's another reason why I love this software. The next reason, if you're an agency, white labeling this software can make you millions of dollars. I'm not exaggerating. 4 years ago, I met a business owner who was making over $1 million a year in his white label commissions through Go High Level. Now, that business owner was running an advertising company for dental practices. And every time he'd go into a dental practice and he'd sell them, the first thing he would do is he would say, I need to build your website. I need to build your CRM. And what he would do is he would optimize their funnel through Go High Level. And then he would white label Go High Level for that customer. So now they are paying him directly through his white label commission structure. And that is one of the stickiest things you could ever build for a company is their CRM, because once you have a good CRM, if you customize it really well, it's like impossible to leave. So that's like one of the stickiest ways of building good revenue. And if you're running an advertising agency or a social media agency, it's an amazing thing you could have at your disposal. And if you don't want to be a developer of that, you could white label a dev agency. They can build that for you and you can keep the subscriptions. Final reason for this is evolution. Go High Level over the last 5 years has shown me they have the executive team and the development team to not only build something that is moving with the trend of AI, moving with the marketplace, but is going to continually evolve and stay obsessed on the customer. I'm fully bought into this software because 5 years ago, I didn't choose to use Go High Level because I thought there was another tool that was better. And today, I don't think there can be another tool that's better. This is the best tool in the marketplace. And if you need a better tool, if you need a better CRM, you should be using Go High Level. Now, before we wrap, if you do want help with this, if you're considering Go High Level, if you want consultation on how it actually works, I've become so passionate about Go High Level that we started building CRMs for our clients in our portfolio. This is something we could help you with. Go to the link below to book a call with 8-Figure OS, where we could take you through consultation to show you how the tool works better and how it could work better for your business. If this video add value to you, please make sure you click the subscribe button. And if you're stuck in your business, if you're stuck in your operation and you desperately want to find a way to build a business that can work without you, check out my next video here on the screen where I show you exactly how you can do just that. Thank you.